Hi, and welcome to the University of Melbourne briefing. My name is Louis Cuthbert, and I'm the Student Recruitment Coordinator here at the University of Melbourne. And I'm here today to talk to you about the range of studying opportunities available to you at the University of Melbourne, located in Australia. We're going to talk through the range of undergraduate degrees that we offer and some of the graduate study opportunities for those interested in graduate study. So let's get started. So the University of Melbourne acknowledges the traditional owners of the unceded land on which we work, learn, and live. The Wurundjeri Wurrung and the Burong peoples of our Burnley, Parkville, Southbank, and Werribee campus, the Yorta Yorta people of our Dookie and Shepparton campus, and the Dja Dja Wurrung people of our Creswood campus. The university also acknowledges and is grateful to the traditional owners, elders, and knowledge holders of our other Indigenous nations and clans who have been instrumental in our reconciliation journey. We recognise the unique place held by Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples as the original custodians of the lands and waterways across the Australian continent, with history's continuous connection dating back more than 60,000 years. We pay respects to elders past and present and acknowledge the importance of Indigenous knowledge in the academy. As a community of researchers, teachers, professional staff, and students, we are privileged to work and learn every day with Indigenous colleagues across the university. They are instrumental in our reconciliation journey and generous in providing their knowledge, leadership, and support. We acknowledge and pay respect to them, to our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander students, to the traditional owners, elders, and collaborators of the University of Melbourne and the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples who visit our campuses from across Australia and the world. So a little bit about the city of Melbourne. Melbourne is located in the state of Victoria. And for those of you that are unfamiliar with the geography of Australia, the city of Melbourne is located down in the southeastern part of Australia. The city of Melbourne currently has a population of over 5 million people, and we are considered one of the world's most livable cities. We're also one of the best cities for students, and we do account for over 23% of Australia's total economic activity here in the state of Victoria. We are known as the education state, but we're also known as the multicultural state and a city of culture, coffee, food, cafes, sports, music, and arts. The city of Melbourne has so much to offer and is one of the best places in the world. It's also got a fantastic public transport infrastructure, and we've got one of the largest tram networks of any city in the world. So no matter where you're located in the city, you'll have access to trains, trams, and buses at your doorstep and to get you anywhere you need to go, anywhere in the city. So a little bit about the University of Melbourne, some of our facts and figures. We are one of the oldest tertiary institutions in Australia, and we were founded in 1853. We are the #1 university in Australia and currently ranked 13th in the world. Our University of Melbourne community is large, and we do have over 50,000 students forming part of the University of Melbourne community. Of those 50,000 students, around 40% of those are made up of our international cohort, and we do have over 150 different nationalities represented on our university campuses. We are currently ranked 8th worldwide for our graduate employability, and we do have over 98% employment rate for our students upon graduation. We've got an extensive range of internship and company partnerships at the University of Melbourne, and over 100 different research centres and institutions affiliated with the university. So the University of Melbourne and the City of Melbourne, this here is the City of Melbourne on a bright, blue, sunny day. And what you're seeing in that skyline is the Melbourne Central Business District, or we refer to it as the Melbourne CBD. In the centre of your screen now that's just highlighted, this here is our University of Melbourne Parkville campus. This here is our main campus where the majority of our undergraduate and graduate programs are taught and is one of many campuses across the state. The Parkville campus is so large, in fact, that it forms its own postcode as part of the city. We also have our Southbank campus located only a short 10-minute tram ride away, which is where our performing arts and music school for students learning in that area will be studying. So in terms of the range of different studying options that we offer at the University of Melbourne, we offer a range of different study discipline areas. So whether you're looking to form a career in agriculture, health, social sciences, business and economics, law, veterinary medicine, engineering, IT, there's a whole range of different studying opportunities that may be of interest to you. So, starting with our undergraduate degree, the Melbourne curriculum is very unique here in Australia and is closely aligned with the top universities over in the US and in Europe. And the way our curriculum is designed is students will first start with an undergraduate degree or a bachelor's degree, which is 3 years in duration. We offer a range of different undergraduate degrees ranging from Bachelor of Arts, Biomedicine, Commerce, Design, Fine Arts, Music, Science. And the way our degrees are structured is students will take 75% of their undergraduate degrees as depth studies. So those depth studies that I refer to are comprised of your major and core subjects where we do have over 100 areas for students to study. The other 25%, or a quarter of your undergraduate subjects, are actually reserved for what we refer to as breadth studies. Breadth studies are subjects you have to take outside of your core discipline area. So what does this actually look like and what does this mean? Perhaps you're a Bachelor of Arts student and you're majoring in psychology. As a psychology student and as an art student, 75% of your subjects will fall within the Faculty of Arts and within psychology. The other 25% is reserved for anything outside of the Faculty of Arts. So perhaps you're interested in doing some data science subjects or looking at doing finance or marketing or management. Perhaps you want to go on to do some architecture subjects. These are all subjects that are available to you and it's actually a requirement as part of your program. So these provide students with a really, really well-rounded education, an opportunity to learn and hear from different students and different academics across the university and get exposure to a whole range of different discipline areas that you may not necessarily get a chance to in other degrees. At the completion of your undergraduate students can go into one of our specialised graduate degrees, which can be from 1 to 3 years, depending on what you're looking at doing, one of our professional master's programs, or go on to even do graduate research. So perhaps looking to go on to do an honours or PhD degree once you complete. Or maybe once you've completed your undergraduate degree, you want to go straight into the workforce and build upon your career experience and get some industry knowledge and maybe go on to graduate study later in life. That is available to you as well. And our undergraduate degrees provide students with a pathway to go straight into the workforce. So studying at the University of Melbourne, as I mentioned, most students will begin their journey at Melbourne with their undergraduate degree, and then they can go on to do a graduate research degree, which would normally start with an honours year or a 4th year, and then go on to start their career. Or you could finish your undergraduate degree and go into one of our professional master's programs or a graduate degree before entering the workforce. There are some degrees that do require graduate study to receive accreditation. So if you're looking at a pathway into medicine or law or engineering or architecture, you may be required to do some graduate degree to get your accreditations before you can begin your career. Perhaps if you're looking at a pathway into social sciences or journalism or science or business, you can also complete your undergraduate degree and go straight into the workforce once you've done, or you can pursue one of our postgraduate study options. So there's a number of different ways that you may learn when you join the University of Melbourne at an undergraduate degree, and some of these ways may include lectures, tutorials, labs, workshops, research opportunities, internships, overseas experiences. There's a whole range of different ways that we teach and learn here at the University of Melbourne, and our curriculum and the way we teach is ever evolving and designed. So in terms of the undergraduate degrees that we offer a Bachelor of Agriculture, a Bachelor of Arts, a Bachelor of Biomedicine, a Bachelor of Commerce, a Bachelor of Design, a Bachelor of Fine Arts, a Bachelor of Music, a Bachelor of Oral Health, and a Bachelor of Science. The one thing I want you to focus on within these undergraduate degrees is the little blue circle you can see here in the center of your screens, and you'll see the number of majors or specializations that are available. So if we look at the Bachelor of Commerce, for example, the Bachelor of Commerce offers 6 majors. Those majors include accounting, actuarial studies, economics, finance, management, and marketing. So students have got an opportunity to do a single major or a double major in some degrees, or perhaps an opportunity to do a minor, like in a Bachelor of Arts. So as you can see here, that with our Bachelor of Science degree, we offer 43 different majors within the science degree. So it's almost like having 43 different science-based degrees, which ranges from anything from medicine to data science, chemistry, biology, marine biology, food science, you name it. So there's a QR code at the top of the screen there where you can take a look at some of the majors, view some sample course plans, and learn more about the different undergraduate degrees, the different majors that are available in each of the degrees, and how they work. So while I'm presenting to you virtually, some of you may or may not have had an opportunity to learn about the campus and to understand what it looks and feels like. So this here is our University of Melbourne South Lawn and our clock tower. This is located right in the heart of our Parkville campus and is known as the spiritual home for the university. Here is South Lawn, and it's often occupied during the summer with students resting and enjoying the weather and playing soccer or sports, but it's also where our student clubs and societies set up, have team barbecues, and it's a really, really vibrant part of campus. This here is our Melbourne Connect building, which is where our Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology are based. So for students who may be studying information technology or engineering subjects, this is where some of your subjects may be taught. This is state-of-the-art facilities where students have got access to the Telstra Creator Space, Science Gallery, and so much more. This here is our Arts West building. So for students who are looking at the arts, humanities, and social sciences, most of your classrooms will be based in here. Perhaps you're a medicine student and you've got some breadth subjects within the School of Social Sciences. This is where your subjects will be taught as well. And this here is our Melbourne School of Design. So this here is where students who are studying anything within the Bachelor of Design or Architecture, Construction Management, Landscape Architecture, Graphic Design will be based. So this here is within our Melbourne School of Design, and we do have our Dulux Gallery where students can display their work, which is often on display for industry nights where we invite our industry organisations onto campus, and we do have a number of different gallery openings where students can work on their arts. So moving on to our graduate schools, the University of Melbourne is currently ranked 8th for our graduate employability worldwide, and we do have our students finding 98% of our students find jobs upon graduation from their degree. And we do have over 250 different organisations actively recruiting on campus each year. Each of the different schools and faculties will have industry engagement nights, so opportunities for you as graduate students to network, ask about internships, ask about trends in the job market, and where our industry organisations are looking to actively recruit students for those opportunities. As part of our suite of different graduate programs, we do have over 1,600 student internship partners. So the University of Melbourne is really well recognised and really well connected with industry. So just touching on some of the different ranges of graduate programs you may look at studying. For students who are maybe looking at studying graduate programs within business, the Melbourne Business School offers a range of different programs, and we can sort of filter those into a couple of different categories. We have our pre-experience programs, which require no previous studies within business or economics. So perhaps you've done an arts degree or an engineering degree, and you're looking at now pivoting your career to come and study graduate business. You may want to consider our Master of Management suite or our Master of International Business that require no previous studies in business. Or we have a range of specialist programs within the Melbourne Business School. So if you have completed an undergraduate in business and you'd like to extend on those skills with one of our specialist master's programs, you may want to consider one of our Masters of Finance or our Masters of Commerce or our Masters of Digital Marketing that do require students who have completed an undergraduate degree in business. And we also have a range of different online programs as well. So if you aren't looking to study here in Australia, but wanting to study at the University of Melbourne degree from your home country, you can explore some of our online degrees as well. For those of you who are more science-focused, our Faculty of Science has a range of really fantastic graduate coursework programs as well. So whether you're interested in going on to do something within agricultural sciences, or food sciences or environments, Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, climate science, biotechnology. There's a whole range of fantastic programs that are taught at a graduate level within the Faculty of Science. For those of you interested in medicine, dentistry, and the health sciences, most students to go on to study these will have been required to have done an undergraduate degree within the Bachelor of Biomedicine, which we teach here at the University of Melbourne, or a previous degree in that. So perhaps you're looking at going on to do something in dentistry or medicine or physiotherapy or genomics, or perhaps you're looking at speech pathology or social work or nursing. So some of these degrees also offer an opportunity for students from a non-health science background as well, whereas some of them require students like dentistry to have completed a degree within health sciences previously. For those of you who are interested in engineering, we offer a range of different engineering graduate programs. So we offer programs within biomedical engineering, chemical engineering, civil engineering, mechanical, mechatronics, software, digital infrastructure, and so on. As you can see here, there are a number of different specializations that are available in each of these programs, and all of the Masters of Engineering programs can be done with or without a specialization. You will see here that there are a couple of specializations that are across a number of different graduate programs. So if we look at the Masters of Biomedical Engineering, Chemical Engineering, Civil Engineering, Digital Infrastructure Engineering, Electrical Engineering, and Mechanical and Software Engineering, you will see a business specialization, which is co-taught with the Melbourne Business School for those engineering students that also want to get some business experience as well. We then have got a whole range of different IT programs for students who are looking at information technology. We have a Masters of Information Technology, a Masters of Information Systems, Master of Computer Science, and a Master of Software Engineering. A quick differences between these programs for students who are looking at the Masters of Information Technology. This is for students who are looking to gain advanced technical IT skills and are looking to build the technology that's helped shaping the future. The Masters of Information Systems is for students who are looking to transform businesses with information systems and is co-taught within the Melbourne Business School. The Master of Computer Science provides a research pathway and is a mandatory research program in their second year where students are paired up with academics on a research project for computer science. And the Master of Software Engineer provides students with a professional accreditation to become a software engineer. We also have graduate study within the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, and these programs can be taught in a range of different areas. So whether you're looking at creative writing, publishing, editing, international journalism, public policy and management, art curatorship, international relations, criminology, we offer a range of different programs within the Faculty of Arts. The Faculty of Education. So the Faculty of Education, for any students who are looking at pathways to become a teacher here in Australia, or looking at studying a Master of Education, so looking at going into something like student wellbeing, looking at going into policy, looking at curriculum design, or we offer a range of other programs for professionals who are already working within the field of education who are looking to upskill, so possibly looking at a Master of TESOL or a Master of Modern Languages Education. There's a whole range of different graduate programs available within the Faculty of Education. And then finally, we've got the Melbourne Law School. The Melbourne Law School offers two programs. We offer the Melbourne Juris Doctor and we offer the Melbourne Law Masters program. The Melbourne Law School is one of the top law schools in the world, and we see students come and study in a range of different programs here, whether they're doing the Master of Laws or the Juris Doctor. Application process. So now that you have a bit of an oversight as to what the range of different programs we offer at both an undergraduate and graduate level are, how do you go about submitting your application? The first thing to be aware of is the Australian academic calendar is a little bit different to where you're located across Latin America. So our academic calendar here at the University of Melbourne is closely aligned with the calendar year. We do normally have 2 intakes for the majority of our programs, but not all. And our first semester or our start year intake commences in February and runs through until about May. We then also have our mid-year intake, which runs from July. You can see here that we do also have a winter and a summer break between semesters. For those of you who are looking at applying and not sure if you meet the entry requirements for our programs or not really sure if you're eligible, I'd encourage you to scan the QR code on your screen or visit our graduate coursework grade conversion eligibility calculator website. This is a really, really handy tool to determine your eligibility for graduate study. From there, you can enter the name of the course you intend to apply for, whether you're an international or a domestic student, what your current institution you're studying at, what grading scale your institution is, and what your current grades are and the minimum scores required. On the right-hand side, once you filter in all that information, based on the filters that you've put through, it will come up on the right-hand side, the minimum scores from your institution required to be eligible for entry into this program. This will give you a really helpful guide as to whether or not you may be eligible to apply and for entry into the program. So once you've done that, once you've had a look how to apply, the first step is to choose the degree and nominate whether you're looking at our February or July intake for the majority of our programs. The next step is to make sure you're eligible, meeting the subject and English prerequisites for all of our different programs. And the third step is submitting your application. All international students who apply into the University of Melbourne need to apply through one of our education agents or online directly to the University of Melbourne, and there is also an application fee to submit your application. So that there is it from me. I wanted to say muchas gracias and thank you very much for tuning in for this very brief overview of the University of Melbourne studying opportunities. I hope you are able to learn a few things about studying here at the University of Melbourne. For more information, please visit our website, reach out to us here at the University of Melbourne, and we hope to see you studying with us in the near future. Thank you very much.